At the Pentagon, where the mission was planned, Defense Secretary Weinberger is now conducting a live briefing for the reporters there, and we want to hear just a portion of that, if we can now, to go to the Pentagon and hear from Defense Secretary Weinberger.
Were the 4 terrorists, 2 other Palestinians, and 4 Egyptians, and the crew of the plane, being detained now in Sigonella by the Italian government, probably just outside the base, are the 4 terrorists and 2 other Palestinians who are being investigated by the Italian government. We have, or will very shortly, file formal extradition request for the extradition of the 4, and if the investigation of the Italian government shows that the 2 other Palestinians were implicated in the hijacking, then our extradition would be extended to them. The Egyptians and the Egyptian crew, the Egyptian plane, will of course be allowed to return to Egypt at their convenience. The work of the Navy planes, the carrier and the F-14, I think cannot be commended too highly, because it is a difficult task on such very short notice to both assemble the forces and to make an intercept in such a short time in international commercial aviation routes. And yet that was what was done. And the interception was carried out without any hostile activity, actions on our part. We were in radio contact after we'd made the radar contact with the plane. We were in radio contact with the crew, and they agreed that with the 4 F-14s and the other U.S. forces in the area, that they would accept the escort, so to speak, to Sigonella. The extradition, if approved by the Italian government, will mean that the 4, and if the investigation so proves, the other 2 Palestinians can be brought to the United States for trial. We have dual jurisdiction. There is a law passed last year, which took effect this year, which allows the United States to have jurisdiction and try people who kill or take hostages in any parts of the world. The Italians, of course, have jurisdiction also.
Defense Secretary Caspar Willard at the Pentagon tonight as he's giving still more details on that dramatic intercept of an Egyptian airliner that was carrying 4 Palestinian hijackers, as you heard, and 2 other Palestinians now in custody in Sicily in the hands of Pentagon.